Great morning. I wanted to pull cards and look at Comer and the Epstein files. What I got, the overarching thing is about this path, the concrete, the evidence going forward. And what we have going into it, it's painful, mentally painful. So he's charging forward. The mind is spinning above it. He doesn't like what's coming down. And the foundation is he wants to kill it. Okay? Because this is absolutely toxic to Trump. So the center of it, what's going now, he wants a victory above it to repress it, because the foundation, it's a tower moment. So he's doing everything he can to repress this. The challenge is the wealth, the power. I keep getting this with the Epstein things. All the wealthy that were engaged in this, potential outcome is overturning it, hanging it up. From what? Above it, an investigation, looking at it deeper. The foundation is an ongoing argument with that. So the foundation want to kill it. It's a tower moment, and he's going to fight to keep it repressed. Above it, doesn't like what's coming, wants to repress the investigation. Okay? From going forward. So we're going to do a clarifying read. So the center of it, yeah. The takeaway, what he's carrying, what he's leaving behind, the mental realm, what he's trying to get away with. When it comes to shedding light on it. And the foundation is juggling this stuff. Keeping the balls in the air. Going into it, yeah. It's about, guess what? The Epstein files. When it comes to Trump, the pedo and thief, for the long term. From being seen, from the truth, he's being ruled by the mental realm. The other side of it, walking away from the delusion, from the insanity, and controlling it, feeling embattled when it comes to any new information coming out. So, again, the overview is new information, trying to get away with juggling this, trying to get away when it comes to protecting Trump from the delusion of the things he's trying to get away with on the long term, and mentally feeling embattled. So Comer is, 100% snake. What they're releasing is heavily redacted. Anything to do with Trump is blocked out, totally blacked out. Now we had what's her name? Is it Nancy? Is it Mace? Is it, what is her name? Yeah, Nancy Mace went running out of it. Now, apparently she was a sexual assault victim 2 years ago. So that's what her craziness with transgender being in a women's bathroom, because they're male, they got male genitalia, many of them still. And because she's a sexual assault victim, she doesn't see that they're really mentally women. The last thing they want to do is to sexually assault her. But she was on that big thing about transgender in the bathroom, and I need to save women, and she was off on that. Well, she ran out of the meeting when it came to listening to the sexual assault, the happenings with that. So I want to look at, we need 5 people. They've got 4 Republicans that have signed on it so far to bring it up for a vote and get them on record. One of them is Boebert, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Mace, and there was one other one, a male, I can't remember his name, but that's the 4. So what's going to happen with that? Are they going to get the 5? What's going to happen? Are they going to get enough Republicans for this? Let's see, the readings about, controlling it, controlling the evidence, the strength, the energies, the strength of this coming into it. What's going on now about how it's affecting their world, their worldview, what they're seeing. The challenge is getting this to move forward. Outcome when it comes to democracy or being ruled by the emotions. Okay, are they going to go for democracy? The worldview, things are up in the air when it comes to the Republicans. Okay, when it comes to controlling this, the strength of it, out in the cold, when it comes to hiding it. Okay, going forward, they're hanging on and killing it. They are feeling mentally restricted. That doesn't look promising, does it? Trump is leaning on them that it's hostile if you allow these Epstein things to actually be seen. That's hostile to us. Well, yeah, it's hostile because he's a frickin' pedophile. He's a criminal. You have to protect the criminal. So it looks like the worldview, things are up in the air with it, feeling conflicted, mentally restricted, the Republicans. Out in the cold when it comes to what's being hidden. Okay? I want to see what's being hidden. What else is it going to tell us what's hidden about the evidence? Yeah, hiding the evidence. Are they out in the cold from hiding the evidence? Controlling that? Are they going to do the right thing? But the challenge is going forward to a better place for democracy. Again, above it, they're hanging on. And because the foundation, this is killing it. So the secret hiding what's being held to by evidence by the Republicans, because the truth is ending things out in the cold with things up in the air and hanging on to it. So let's look and see the clarifying read. Are they going to do the right thing? Is another person going to step up? Now, even if somebody else steps up and they get it, they're just going to get this vote on record. That's it. Okay? Doesn't mean that it's going to force them to release it, actually release it. It just means that they will be on record as to their vote. So let's look and see what it says. At the center of it all, we have the truth. Seeking the truth. Above it, what's being juggled. Foundation, what's being worked on. Coming into it, we have ruled by the mental realm. Above it, with what's hidden. Foundation is the delusion. The dark side, and not liking the harvest, what's coming due. There is the burden. Above it, figuring out the next move. When it comes to the new truth, releasing the truth. And the Magatonian family. Above it all, tempering. So juggling, tempering this absolute truth being worked on. Foundation, the delusion working to, when it comes to the information. Above it, hiding, juggling, figuring out the next move. The harvest, when it comes to the family Magatonians, the truth, the delusion, figuring out the next move. What's hidden, when it comes, or could be hiding the information. And mentally feeling oppressed. So things are still up in the air, but they're leaning toward feeling put on by Trump. Yeah, when it comes to what's being offered up, this new thing, the evidence, their life path being manipulated, when it comes to the message being put out and the message of action to block it. For the wealthy, moving forward. When it comes to the lovers and their schemes, okay, looking for what's coming, rapidly controlling the energy, controlling the evidence. When it comes to going forward to a better place with what's handed out, because that would be a tower moment and a victory when it comes to looking deeper, okay? So Trump has said, if you do this, you're hostile, which means I'm coming after you if you vote to have this voted on, the Epstein files, to have it released. Yeah, I'm a criminal pedophile, but you need to protect me. It's in your interest to protect me, okay? And this idiot's talking about heaven. Oh, yeah, am I going to heaven? Really? You're a pedophile, a thief, an adulterer, okay? I'm sure he's had people offed, like his ex-wife that he's buried on a golf course. And he thinks he's No, I can tell you where you're going. First, you got to endure everything you've put people through, every pain you've put them through. They've had guys that committed suicide because he ruined them financially. Okay? He's going to feel their desperation as they had to take their life. Okay? He's going to feel the fear and the pain for all these young girls that he attacked. The disgust and the fear from the women he sexually assaulted. And then where's he going to wind up after he has to face all of that, feel from their consciousness what he did to them? Then he goes to the land and the realm with others of like consciousness. And that is a dark place. So thinking he's going to get out of it and just say, I'm a Christian and I get to go to heaven, he's got another thing coming. No, he's going to a land of shadows with others like himself. In that consciousness, they can't go any higher. Okay? And when you've preyed on others and you've been in the dark your whole life, then that's who you're going to wind up with. Others of like consciousness. And they have nobody else there to feed on but each other. Yeah. So, welcome to your land of horror. Trying to gain all this money now, stealing all these billions. And it's not going to give him one more breath of life. His time is counting down. Okay, every breath he takes, he's one step closer to leaving the physicality of form and meeting his comeuppance. Good luck with that.